everyone. Welcome back to the Lions from Lambs YouTube channel. I'm Rob Malone. Today, I want to talk about a topic that's really important but difficult to address, and that's helping a child cope with the death of a loved one or pet. The death of someone close to us is a challenging experience for anyone, but it's especially hard for young children because they most likely don't fully understand what exactly has happened. But there are steps that we can take to support them. And while it won't take away the loss or the sadness, it can at least help them gain some perspective so that they can grieve in their own way and then heal. I'm going to share a 5-step strategy that you can use to help your child cope if they do experience the death of a loved one or a pet. And always remember that to a child, the death of a pet can be as devastating, if not more so, than the death of a relative, because children bond so closely with animals, especially when they're young. So if you have a pet die, be mindful to not overlook how deeply that loss may affect your child. Now, look, we wish we could protect our children from ever experiencing this type of loss, but we know we can't. But we can help them through it. We can help them understand it and then begin to process it. So, when you inevitably find yourself faced with this situation, your child's psychology will be incredibly vulnerable. Now, obviously, you're going to have your own grief to process. That's why having a simple but clear way to help your child cope is essential. So first, we need to create a safe space for open communication. Encourage your child to express their feelings. Let them know it's okay to talk about the emotions that they're feeling. Use phrases like, look, it's okay to feel sad and to talk about it. Ensure they feel heard without judgment. Get down to their level, physically get down and keep eye contact and listen attentively. This open dialogue helps them feel supported and understood. Next, it's really important to use age-appropriate explanations to help them understand what's actually happened. So for younger children, you might say something like, when someone passes away, they go to sleep and they don't ever wake up. Be honest, but avoid overly complex details that might confuse them or worse, scare them. Almost all children will at some point develop a curiosity about death, but you don't want to bring that on before it naturally occurs. Tailoring your explanations to their age and comprehension level can help them to grasp the reality of the situation. Now, if you have religious or spiritual beliefs as a family, these will help. But take caution in how intense you allow your explanation to get, depending on the age of the child. At a time like this, the simplest explanation is best. It's also essential to validate their feelings and show empathy. Let your child know that their emotions are perfectly normal. You can say things like, I know you're feeling very sad right now, and that's okay. You might also say, I'm really sad too. Sharing your own feelings shows them that grief is a shared experience. This validation helps them understand that it's natural to feel the way they do. Providing comfort and reassurance is key. Offer plenty of hugs, physical closeness, and comforting words. Reassure them of the stability and continuity in their life with phrases like, we're still together, or I'm with you and that makes me happy. This sense of security is incredibly important during such a confusing and unsettling time like the passing of a loved one. Finally, help your child create rituals or memories to honor the loved one or pet who passed away. Engage in activities that celebrate their life, such as creating a memory box with photos and mementos, or planting a tree, or even having a small ceremony if it was a pet and there was no actual funeral. Encourage your child to share their favorite memories of the loved one. These rituals can provide a sense of closure for kids just as much as they do for adults, and they're a good way to keep the memory of their loved one alive. Here's a few final tips you can use if or when this situation happens. Grieving is a process, and every child will navigate it differently. Some kids may take longer than others to get through it, so be patient and provide ongoing support. Allow your child to express their grief through various outlets such as drawing or writing or even playtime. If your child seems to be really struggling hard or for an extended period, consider seeking help from a counselor or a child psychologist. Remember, Helping a child cope with the loss of a loved one is about providing a supportive, understanding, and compassionate environment. The subject of death is uncomfortable for anyone, including adults, but it's also something that our children will inevitably encounter. It's our duty to help them make it through those situations in as healthy a way as possible. These steps can help make a significant difference. Thank you for your time. If you found value in this video, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. If you have a comment, question, or suggestion, leave it below. Until next time, take care.